What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be making a video on how to use Glastrier in Pokemon Sword and Shield VGC 2021. Currently I am using in Glastrier team. I was using it today when I was streaming as well, and the team is doing, so far I want to say it's doing okay. Nothing crazy, but it's doing okay. I was able to hit about 1300 rating, which is pretty much the highest I've been able to hit with the team. But let's take a quick look at the new Pokemon from the Crown Tundra DLC. And Glastrier is a pure ice type Pokemon with the ability Chilling Neigh. So Chilling Neigh is basically, it's Moxie. It's Moxie pretty much. Boosts attack after knocking out a Pokemon. So it's just like Moxie. Once you get a KO, you're going to increase the attack of your Pokemon. So let's take a look at Glastrier's stats next, because this is just insane. Just 100 HP and 145 physical attack. This is crazy because this actually ties with Landorus. Landorus has base 145, and that's like a big reason why Landorus is so popular. And Glastrier has 145 as well. The only thing is, you're not quad weak to something. Landorus is 4 times weak to ice. Glastrier, you're just a solid ice type. You're not a dual type. So you're only weak to fire, fighting, rock, and steel. So base 145, that is absolutely insane. And the fact that you get Chilling Neigh and pretty much get like your own Moxie boost every time you KO a Pokemon, that is amazing. And then base 130. This pretty much, I think this ties Gigalith and Metagross with physical defense. They both have 130 physical defense. 65 special attack, that does not matter. You're not going to be running special attacking moves on Glastrier unless you want to try the Ghost type one, which is a special attacker, Spectrier, but that one is really frail. Like, take a look at its stats. It's super frail, but it is super fast and it's super strong. I think it has like 140 or 145 special attack. And then 110 special defense. This is just good. All of its stats are perfect except for the special attack. Again, that doesn't matter. But the speed is at base 30, which pretty much makes you tie with the Mungus. So, like, the only good way to really run Glastrier is on the Trick Room team. So now let's take a look at some sets that I would recommend. This is the one that I am currently running on my Glastrier on my team. And I'm running it alongside like Trick Room Dusclops. This is Assault Fist. Remember, boys, 110 special defense and 100 HP plus Assault Fist. Glastrier is going to be tanking some hits. And then we have Icicle Crash. You need that stab physical move, and I believe this is like the only good ice type physical move that Glastrier gets. Close Combat, you can Max Knuckle, increase your attack. So imagine you're Dynamaxed with Glastrier, and you pick up a KO with Max Knuckle. So you're already getting the attack boost from the Max Knuckle, and you're going to get another attack boost for KOing that Pokemon. That's just insane. And then I have High Horsepower. So again, under Dynamax, you can Max Quake, and you're just going to increase your special defense. Plus, you're already Assault Vest. And then I have Mega Horn. I wasn't sure what else to put on this for my 4th slot. So I decided to just put Mega Horn. There's like different moves that you can use. You can add Crunch. You can add Double Edge for max strikes, so you can lower their speed. Not really going to help out Glastrier because it's already pretty slow, but it could possibly help out your other Pokemon as well. So you can always substitute Mega Horn. Here is the one that I'm pretty sure most of you have probably run into, because when I first started running into Glastrier, it was weakness policy sets that I was running into, and they were running it alongside Dusclops as well, but they had Rock Throw on it so they can activate their weakness policy. So this is another one that you can possibly run right here. Moveset's pretty much the same. Icicle Crash, High Horsepower, Close Combat, except this time we have Protect now. Now that we don't have Assault Vest, we can fit Protect in, which is a very solid move for VGC, because it's always been used in VGC. Actually, Protect has always been used. And here's the spread that I decided to run for that I would use for a weakness policy set, because remember, you already have the Chilling Neigh and weakness policy, so you don't really need to invest too much in attack. Just max out the HP and invest the rest in defense and special defense, so you can still kind of make Glastrier somewhat bulky. And now here is the other one. If you don't want to run weakness policy, you don't want to run assault vest, and you just want to go really offensive and put some damage out and not rely on Chilling Neigh or weakness policies before you can start doing some really good damage, Life Orb. Life Orb, Glastrier is just really good. Again, base 145 boosted with Life Orb is just insane. And the fact that you can always increase your attack whenever you get KOs. And for the moves, pretty much the same. Icicle Crash, Close Combat, High Horsepower, Protect, except this time we are running max attack and max HP with a Brave Nature. Unlike Weakness Policy, you want to make sure that you're putting out as much damage as possible when you have Glastrier on the field. But for the main sets that I would run, it would be Assault Vest. This is the one I'm currently running. I'm loving it so far. I'm loving Assault Vest and Life Orb. I would have to go between these two. I'm not the biggest fan. Like, I know Weakness Policy is we know that Weakness Policy is just a big thing in VGC since they introduced Dynamax. It's made an item that really wasn't that popular before, and it's just made it really popular because of the bulk. You can live hits and activate it. But the reason why I just wouldn't want Weakness Policy on Glastrier is because, one, again, you already have one of the strongest Pokemon in the meta now. Literally ties with Landorus, and like the only other 3 Pokemon that come close are like Rhyperior right here. Rhyperior has base 140. And then I think the other 2 are like Gigalith with base 130, I believe. And then Tyranitar with base 134 attack. And those are like the closest one to Glastrier. Pretty much it's just Landorus and Glastrier in the meta that have base 145. So you already have a really good physical attack. And you have Chilling Neigh that increases your attack for every KO that you get. So for me, I'd rather not waste Weakness Policy on Glastrier because, again, it already has such a crazy high physical attack, and you're getting attack boosts for every single KO you get, and you even get fighting type moves like Close Combat, so you can even go for Max Knuckle when you are Dynamax. And if you pick up a KO when you're going for Max Knuckle, you just instantly got a +2 attack boost on your Glastrier. So I would probably stay away from Weakness Policy, but if you guys want to try it out, you guys can. I would probably just recommend Assault Vest and Life Orb. And of course, if you already have Life Orb on a Pokemon on your team and you don't want to switch it, you can always just give Glastrier Expert Belt. Expert Belt still gives your super effective moves a 1.2 buff, so you can always use that as well. But overall, I would go with the Life Orb and Assault Vest. Weakness Policy probably isn't for me since it just has such a good physical attack, but that's just me. Let me know down below, guys, what kind of movesets or what kind of sets have you run with Glastrier, or if you've just been trying out like similar ones like to these 3. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys again next time.